Hi there, it's another tarot sesh for Capricorn. I'm the Cannastrologer. My name is Abby, and this is another reading for the week of July 10th through the 16th, 2023. But do understand that energy is timeless, so anytime that you're seeing this, if the message or the title of the video resonates with you, if the vibe and the energy, if you're feeling it, then there could be messages for you. So let's get into this. We've got the moon in Taurus on Monday. We've got the moon in Gemini on Thursday, and then the moon moves into Cancer on Saturday. Anybody who follows my channel knows that I love water energy on the weekends. It's great for manifestation, meditation. It's very spiritual, flowy type of energy. Go with the flow. Good for deep thinking, psychic pursuits, family time, spending time at home, cleaning. Like that's Cancer energy. Being at home and around family and cleaning. All right, so what do we have for our higher peace, power, protection, and prosperity for Capricorn, please? With our divine energy oracle spirit guides. Then we'll be getting into the tarot and then diving down deeper with the tea leaf fortune cards, and we'll close it up with the chakra insight oracle. Right, underneath the deck, strengthen your gifts. This is interesting because this was at the bottom of the deck when I first picked up the stack of cards and you saw me shuffle. So this definitely wanted to come out. Strengthen your gifts. You have gifts. I can't talk right now. You, Capricorn, have gifts and abilities. Whether or not you know this about yourself, you have them. You need to strengthen them. Some people are afraid of their gifts and abilities, right? But what I say about that is maybe instead of being afraid of them, try to work with them, because that could be what's holding you back. Okay, if you're able to work with your gifts and abilities, harness those powers, you can learn how to control them better. But for those of you who already know this about yourself, this is your time to strengthen them. It's going to come in useful for you here coming up. I want to say in the short term. I don't know why I'm saying that, but I feel like it's short term. Whether you have abilities, psychic, abilities, or just communication abilities, or maybe you've got the gift of like wealth, right? And you're there to be able to help people. Just take it as it resonates. It could be anything. It could be absolutely anything. But strengthen what you have, how you can not only help yourself, but also help others. Strengthen your gifts. It inspires others, Top of the deck, be decisive. So, Scorpio, I believe, had this card. Somebody did. I'm pretty sure it was Scorpio. It talks about being decisive about the decisions that you make, and once you make them, don't falter. Don't go back on what you've said. I hear this and I hear a cheer in my head. Be decisive. B-E decisive. B-E-D-E-C-I-S-I-V-E. Be decisive. Anyway, okay. I'm a dork. So let's read what that means for you. If I could find it. So, okay, it's page 19. No, I'm sorry. It's card number 19, page number 41. So you could be dealing with somebody who's 19 years old. Something significant could be happening to you on the 19th of this month. Also, you could be dealing with somebody who's 41 years old. You could be dealing with somebody who was born in 1991, potentially even 1941. Take it as it resonates. Okay. Are you second-guessing your decisions? Are you questioning choices that you made in the past, wondering why in the world you made them? Are you being wishy-washy rather than acting decisively? Are you going in circles? Your divine energy is calling you to get centered and focused and recognize your true priorities, then commit to them. Avoid indecision, hesitation, or procrastination. Power comes from making positive and committed choices now. Don't be afraid to make decisions that respect and honor your heart. You got to do what's good for you, okay? You can't be making decisions based on everybody else's wants and needs around you. You have to do what makes you happy. This is so very important, like so very important, okay? So pray for divine energy to help you make clear decisions. Start by not narrowing your options. What's important to you today? Write it down. Keep it simple and immediate. Next, examine how you spend your time and eliminate what doesn't serve your immediate goals. Don't put others' needs or demands first. It is time to put you first. You may be unpopular, but you'll gain respect, especially your own. Your divine helpers will be on hand to support you. So be decisive about anything coming up. The song that I had on pre-shuffle for you, Capricorn, when I was getting your cards ready is Ain't No Rest for the Wicked. So the main chorus of this song says, oh, there ain't no rest for the wicked. Money don't grow on trees. I got bills to pay. I got mouths to feed. There ain't nothing in this world for free. Oh, no, I can't slow down. I can't hold back, though you know I wish I could. Oh, no, there ain't no rest for the wicked until we close our eyes for good. So I feel like somebody's tired of this, though. Somebody is tired of running game, running around, doing things for everybody else except for themselves. Okay? They got bills to pay. They got mouths to feed. There ain't nothing in this world for free. You know, can't slow down, can't hold back, but they wish that they could. That's this. It's because you're, and when I say you're, Capricorn, I'm not trying to throw you under the bus. Do know that energies can be crisscrossed, flip-flopped, and or reversed, and that everybody encompasses both masculine and feminine energies within them, so it's about balance, right? I could be talking about the other person or someone that you're dealing with. But know that when you're going around and you're making decisions and doing things based on the wants and needs of everybody else, that's not you being decisive. That's you being wishy-washy. That's you being a people pleaser. And what do we know about people pleasers? That they get run over constantly. They are, because they let everybody walk all over them. They let everybody take advantage of them, right? You need to be decisive about what it is that you're willing to give, that you're willing to put up with, that you're willing to take, you know, and then you have to start doing things for yourself that feel good for yourself. It was interesting. The bottom of the deck, I wish I would have shown you before I shuffled it, but it was the devil. Don't be scared, because if you know your sign, Capricorn, the devil is your sign. So you are already showing up for your read. And it's funny, there ain't no rest for the wicked, and then the devil shows up. That's funny. Your spirit's got a sense of humor today. All right, so what do we have for our Capricorn fam? Higher peace, power, protection, and prosperity, please, spirits. What do we have for Capricorn? What is their message for this week? You guys are getting this probably later on Monday, beginning of the week. I've started a new job, and I'm also board of directors for a cannabis 501c3. It's a 501c3 company for cannabis research. And so I'm putting together like a kickball tournament for the end of the year, charity event. So I've been working on that. Just trying to get a lot of stuff done and trying to figure out my own life too, and bills and all the things that I've got to pay. We've got underneath the deck, you've got lots of decisions to be made. And it's funny because notice he's trying to make a decision. 7 of Cups is all about opportunity, having lots of different things to choose from. But notice he's having a hard time making that choice. He needs to be decisive, just like that card. Sometimes when you have too many decisions to make, it's very overwhelming, and that's where it can get kind of confusing. What is Capricorn's messages this week, please, spirits? 3 cards for Capricorn. 2 of Wands. Three of Wands. That's too many, and they're all up. There's Capricorn again, upside down. Okay, so I'm not taking these, but I will see. What I see is, I see some fighting, some controversy with a Queen of Pentacles. It could be like a mother figure. It could be a wife. It could be it's a female Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. And then we have the Devil in reverse, which is not a bad thing. But then we have the Five of Wands. So there could be some fighting, some arguing, some competitive nature of some sort that's trying to resolve itself. It could be happening in the background. Nice. Ooh, very, very nice. Okay. So underneath the deck, first off, you've got a ton of fire energy. A lot of wands, a lot of passionate energy this week. We've got the Four of Wands. Oh, this is cool. We've got the 2, 3, and 4 of Wands. So that's significant. This is a very strong message for you, Capricorn. Four of Wands is literally about house, home, structure, foundation, real estate, like dwellings, right? Could also be about an office or something like that. But it's about stability. Could be about somebody's home or dealing with somebody's home. Like I said, like real estate or something. It's the four corners of a house, a building. So in the past, recent past, we have the Two of Wands. I don't care what anybody else says about this card. The way that I read it, this talks about, number one, twos are about stability. It's about unity, like two people, stable foundation of some sort. But wands are about passion. It could be passion towards a person. It could be passion towards a passionate, like anything that you're passionate about. Work, career, finance, passion projects, whatever. So this is somebody who's like looking back on their past. And it's like they're very nostalgic. Notice how she's gazing out into the window and she's just kind of like wanderlust, like thinking about things of the past, but also how it's going to take them into the future. Traveling the world, traveling the globe. There's a little VW bug there. You know, it's like wishful thinking for the future, but it's based on memories of the past. And it's also like lessons of the past, taking into account what you've learned from situations and being able to apply that to future situations. Okay, this is in your past, recent past. I feel like somebody's kind of been thinking about actions that have been taken, things that haven't happened, things that have happened. How do I use this information now to process things and move forward? Because then we have the Three of Wands. This is present tense. This is you waiting for your ships to come in. It's like all these things that you were thinking about that, you know, you had these dreams and aspirations for. It's like you're still waiting for it to happen. And it's a very hopeful energy. Like the Three of Wands is very hopeful, very passionate still, right? But it's like still wishful thinking. It's waiting on a shore, waiting for that ship to arrive, waiting for the perfect wave, right? You're waiting. Passionately, but waiting. Then what you have coming is ultimate happiness. This is like the best card of the entire deck. You go from wishful thinking to waiting for it to happen to boom, it's here. Like, it's almost like Eureka. Like you have this great idea or a brilliant new plan or something gets set into action or you get your wishes fulfilled. And I feel like it all has to do with something around a house, home, stability, some kind of something having to do, it could be real estate, you know, something like that. And it's something to celebrate. In this card, they're celebrating. Somebody could have been watching this closely, feeling really tired. Could have been a long time coming. But yeah, happiness, house, home, something in regards to that. So let's dive down deeper into these messages. We'll be right back. It's like a Saturday morning cartoon thing from like the 80s when I was growing up. It's so weird. Okay. Two of Wands, please. I don't know where my brain... Today has been crazy. It's been a good day, but crazy. All right, so Two of Wands, please. What do we have for the Two of Wands for Capricorn? What are some messages? What's the tea on the Two of Wands for Capricorn? What's the tea for Capricorn? Oh my goodness, that's a lot. That's a lot. Underneath the deck, broom, new home, new attitude. Somebody could be moving, or could have recently moved. Some in the past. It doesn't matter how long ago, but it's sometime in the past, recent past. Okay, I'll take the two that flipped up first. Tiger, doing something risky, taking a chance. And then unicorn, use your intuition to make beneficial changes. So somebody could have done something risky. Taking a chance with something and uncertain about it. But you were using your intuition to make beneficial changes. Okay. Happiness. This was for your happiness. Then we have Lion. It was a time to act, and it looks like you did. And then Vase, secret admirer. So either you have a secret admirer or you are a secret admirer for someone. Okay, and then let's pull some more for the Two of Wands for Capricorn. There's like 200 cards in this deck. I like to go through all of them. What do we have for Capricorn, please, for the Two of Wands? Apple, temptation will test you. So careful about temptation. This could have been something that happened in January. Like this, whatever this risk that you took could have happened January time frame. And then temporary situation. It was a temporary situation. Take it as it resonates. Okay, now let's go to the Three of Wands. This is current energy for Capricorn. What's the Three of Wands for Capricorn? What's the Three of Wands for Capricorn, please? Success. So you're having success in something. Success in some kind of venture. This was the first one to pop out. April. So something could have happened in April that's now affecting like what you're waiting on right now. Could be a tax return or something like that. If it's not what happened this April, it's what's coming in for next April. So this is like, again, waiting energy, waiting for your ships to come in. You could be waiting until next April for this to happen. But I honestly feel like this is something that happened in April that you're now waiting on. Then we've got ink pot, problems to be resolved. It's like waiting for that ink to dry. And then ring, a marriage will take place, either romantic or in business. More messages for the Three of Wands for Capricorn. Dang, that flew out fast. Okay. Three of Wands for Capricorn, please. Underneath the deck, June. I'm hearing like you're going to see changes by June. Things will not always be this way. A change is coming. So those changes could come by June. You know, like a caterpillar turns into a butterfly, but it's like a process, right? And you have to go through, you know, a lot of eating, a lot of getting yourself ready, a lot of healing. Then you have to create the cocoon around you. And then it's like this mushy transition. And then all of a sudden you emerge as this beautiful butterfly, right? So Now, this also could have happened in June. April, May, June. Yeah. This could have happened in June. Now you're waiting for what's to happen next. But things will not always be this way. A change is coming. Marriage. We got marriage again. So we got ring, we got marriage. Maybe somebody around you or yourself is getting married. Sunrise. New creative ideas, new ventures, a fresh start. Okay, and I also just heard somebody's getting... You know how you can renew your vows? It's like a renewal of vows. It's like a marriage, a renewal. Somebody wants to renew their vows and renew where they are in life with someone. It's for some of you, not all of you. Which, that's very beautiful. I like that a lot. And then, okay, so one other thing I wanted to mention. We've got number 19, the sun. Something could be happening on the 19th of this month. But 1 plus 9 equals 10. 10s are endings and beginnings. And it's because 1 plus 0 is 1. So... I feel like this happiness is, especially since I'm seeing this now with marriage and sunrise and a fresh start, like, I feel like this is the eureka. This is that idea. And it's like, hey, babe, let's renew our vows. Like, I really do love you. We've built this beautiful life together. We have these great kids. I don't know. This is not for everybody. Some of you may not even be married. But it's like, let's put everything in the past, which is an ending, right? And let's start fresh, start anew, which is the beginning, the one. Now, if you're not with somebody, like, you could be getting proposed to. You could be starting a marriage. If it's not an actual marriage, maybe it's like a business partnership, starting something new. Working together on a project, letting bygones be bygones in the past and starting a solid business plan. And I'm telling you, it's going to bring in all kinds of happiness and abundance, because this is what you've got in the future. And stability, foundation. Like, it's 2, 3, 4, consecutive numbers. You look up angel number 2, 3, 4. See what that says. I don't even know what it means, but go look it up. All right. So now let's look at the sun. What do we have for the sun? Yeah. And again, it's going to be successful. Okay, so what do we have for the sun? For Capricorn. Capricorn for the sun. Temptation will test you again. So temptation is a big thing here. Okay, we've got haystack. This fell first. This is karma. You will reap what you have sown. So careful with that. It's, I say careful. Like, you could be a really good person. You could be like a philanthropist. Going out there and doing good deeds in the world, trying to help others. You will get that karma back. That's ultimate happiness. Now, if you're on the other end of the spectrum and it's like, you've gone out and you've done nothing but toxic stuff, that toxicity will come back and bite you in your ass. Take it as it resonates. We've got, okay, you know what? I'm just going to do this. We'll go from bottom to top. Fair woman, dealings or relationship with a woman with blonde, gray, or white hair. Fox, shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business. I am not even surprised to see this card. This card has come up in almost every single reading this week. There's 200 cards, okay? And this one keeps popping up. Now, I've been saying the entire time, shrewdness doesn't mean rudeness. Okay, you can be shrewd in business. Doesn't make you a bad business person. It makes you smart. Okay, and resourcefulness is a good thing. Okay, especially in business. Pineapple, reconciliation. So there's reconciliation coming in with you, a partner, a loved one, relationship. There's reconciliation. Pineapple. I love that. Mule, someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. I will say this, change is the only constant in this world, in this universe. It is the only thing that you can trust, is that the world will continue to change, whether you want it to or not. So if you're being stubborn about change, it's only going to make your whole transition, your whole process through life even harder. Be open, be willing to change, okay? Don't be a mule. Stubborn, you stubborn mule. Like I'm hearing somebody say that. And then wishbone, a wish is granted. More messages for the sun, for Capricorn, please. Okay, underneath the deck, heartache over what you no longer have. So this could be anything. It could be money. It can be a relationship. It could be anything, right? I'm going to take the cards that are laying down first. Actually, no. I'll take the cards that were upright first. Okay. So then we have fair man. Dealings or relationship with a man with blonde, gray, or white hair. So we've got a fair woman and fair man. I feel like this is a couple. This could be you or, you know, you and another person. It doesn't have to be. I mean, if you don't have, you know, fair hair or whatnot. It could be a business partner. It could be a client. It could be, like, these tea leaf cards can be any aspect of your life. It doesn't have to be all the same situation. Take it as it resonates. Then we've broken bridge. Unsuccessful outcome to a problem. Now, many people have multiple problems. Do understand that this is just one, okay? So don't freak out. Then we have staff. You will be taken care of in difficult times. So if there's a difficult problem, then you'll be taken care of. And then we've got frying pan, trouble, accusations. Somebody could be accusing you of something. Could be dealing with a younger woman. Dealings or relationship with a younger woman. Ear, good news, and then carrot, opportunity or windfall. So you've got good news coming in. You've got opportunities and windfalls. You've got reconciliation. A wish is going to be granted. You may still have, I mean, everybody deals with adversity. Everybody deals with trying times, right? Trouble and accusations, but it's not so serious. Like, ultimately, the rest of your read is actually quite positive, right? You may have a little bit of heartache over what you no longer have from the past, but leave that in the past. What you need to focus on is in the future, okay? You will be tempted by, you'll be tested with temptation. It's like they say the apple from Adam and Eve, right? But what you need to focus on is what you decide about. Be decisive about what it is that you want. And then strengthen your gifts and abilities. Okay, we're going to go further. What are some additional messages for Capricorn, please? I feel like somebody here is really good with their money. They're really good at making money. You may have been in a slump, may have been dealing with something, but it's like you're coming out of that. What you've got coming in for you is ultimate happiness. But I feel also like you're not going to receive this ultimate happiness until you decide what it is that you want to do about this situation, about a marriage, about reconciliation. It is coming in for you, for sure, in some aspect. With opportunity and windfall. Okay, what do we have for Capricorn, please? Bottom of the deck, relationships. So yeah, I've been sensing that in this. A lot of energy surrounding relationships. I feel like it's like marriage, working together towards reconciliation or renewal. Top of the deck, we've got inner child. Number 18. So playfulness, lightheartedness, innocence, wonder. What's really interesting, the relationships card, that's number 9. And then we've got 18. And like I was saying earlier, the 2 of Wands. 2 of Wands is about unity. 9 times 2 equals 18. And it's like you're looking for that other person, that other partner that brings out your inner child. That brings out that playfulness, that lightheartedness, that innocence, that wonder, right? That just that really innocent spiritual side of you. And this all could be surrounding house, home, family, relationships, trust, freedom that you have with yourself and with others. What's also interesting is, so we've got 9 and then we have 18. 1 plus 8. Oh my gosh. And then we have 18, 19 right here. So this very strong messages. Pay attention to what I've said. Half the time I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just channeling. So it's like, but there's strong messages in this. And if this resonates for you at all, Capricorn, please make sure that you drop a comment in the comments below. I love getting feedback, letting me know that it's resonating so that I know that I'm on the right path, right? Also like, share, and subscribe while you're at it. Thank you. But 1 plus 8 equals 9. 9s, so we've got 9, 9, 19. 9s are about culmination points. It's about being a leader. It's also about wish fulfillment, being able to put the burdens down, But this is after you've stood up, you've communicated, you've been the wise leader that you know that you are. I feel like what you're looking for in a relationship, for some of you, is, somebody that brings out that inner child, okay? And what you need to be decisive about is, how you're going to communicate this to. If you have a partner, communicate this with your partner. Like, look, I want this to happen, when we first got together. This is, what we talked about. These were our desires, looking into the future, being hopeful, right? I'm still waiting for that feeling of happiness to come through. And it's coming, right? But it's not without communication. You can't say that you've done everything in a relationship until you've actually tried to do everything in a relationship. It's very important. And I think that, again, reconciliation, it's showing that it's coming through. So that's what I have for you. Yeah, and I do want to mention, heartache over what you no longer have. Maybe some of that was lost in the past, right? And that's where your heartache is, but that's underlying energy. It all changes, and it changes with the effort that you put into it, okay? So you've got happiness coming, and I really love that for you. You just have to be decisive about what your actions are going to be, about the communication, and strengthen your gifts and abilities. Communicate, figure out what those are. But, ultimately this is about, underlying energy up here. We're talking about house, home, stability, foundation. And that's, really what you're looking at. A lot of passion in this reading. So I love it. This is what I have for you, Capricorn. Make sure that you like, share, subscribe. If you'd like a personal reading, make sure you reach out to me. Also, if you'd like to drop a tip or a donation to help the channel grow, I have all of that information in the links below this video. So go check that out. But if this is where I leave you, I do these readings every single week. I love reading for you, and look forward to visiting with you again next week. I will see you on the flip side. Have a great one. Peace.